I'm just gonna say this. The world does not, and I mean does not, know how to manage time properly. I'm not saying that no one knows how to manage time. Because but most of us don't learn how to control the time we have for stuff. You don't realize it, but you have time for all the things that you need to do for today. Have you done them? Yeah. More often than not, we actually do have time for what we need to do. If you put all your attention into doing the things that you need to do for that day, you will see how much time it takes for you to complete it. Because I'm gonna say this now. You know how most of us may not like to work out, right? Or let me give another example. Most of us don't want to do an assignment. Maybe like you have homework because I hate homework, right? If you actually do it though, you realize that it may take 5-10 minutes. It might not even take most of your day. So yeah. But we let distractions take our focus, and we let boredom and laziness take over our focus as well. You know that having laziness and distractions can literally lead you to an unrewarding place. It will make you feel that you don't deserve that day. It will make you feel that you wasted time, that you did all of this wrong. And remember, the distractions that are near you, it can be your phone, an object, someone, and anything. They will still be there after you're done doing your certain thing that you need to do. Mastering time management will make even the most hectic days out of all feel way more productive and rewarding at the end of the day. And I will know this because I have lived like that for 2 years. I was so lazy, man. I was so lazy to the point that I did not have any motivation whatsoever. Even if it was a simple task that could be done in 2 minutes, I would complain. And I had no goals, and I did not like cleaning out room especially. Now I do. But before, I did not want to clean it. I just wanted to stay in my bed, stay in my comfort zone, and just rest. That's not a good place to be in. This is a life you don't want to have, my friend. Especially if you're busy as well. If your schedule is just doing this, doing that, all the important stuff, right? And then when you have free time and you have other important stuff to do, most of the time people will be like, "Oh, I'm tired. I want to rest." Really? Really? You are not doing what you really need to do at the end of the day, which is benefiting and having time management. Because that'll get you ready for tomorrow, so that tomorrow won't be a hectic day about everything else you need to do after. I also been having booked days as well due to what I need to do, and it does suck doing other stuff I need to do sometimes. But I do it either way, since I know how to manage my own time. I'm recording this video right now. So earlier, I didn't really feel like doing it. But look at me, I'm still making this video. That should say something to you. I had a busy day today, and I come back home to record a video. That has to say something. I'm going to briefly explain my experience with not having time management and what I did to overcome it. Because you can't overcome this. You can't overcome your laziness. Trust me on that. Let me get into it. I was not really a task completer before in my life. I did not know how to manage time at all. And it really ruined my life before, though. Now I'm doing good. But before, my life just felt every single day was the same. And I didn't complain about it at all. I would just sit around eat literally anything from the fridge. I know it's not food related, but I would eat anything that's in the fridge. Anything I'll see, I was like, okay. No. And I would do whatever I want to do as well. If I felt like staying up till 2 in the morning, I would. If I felt like playing games for 4 hours, I would. If I felt like doing anything that's unproductive for a certain amount of time, I would. Even when I had booked days as well, probably the next day. And then when I woke up, I wouldn't have motivation for it whatsoever. And I'll continue on till I hit a breaking point. I would not like doing it because of how much distraction I had around me. And I'll stay fixed on the distraction most of the time. I was just focused on it. I thought it was a good thing as well. And it was not. Trust me, it's not a good thing to stay focused on things that doesn't benefit you in your life. You will feel something out of it, and it will not be good, my friend. I was starting to have a lot more stuff to do, and I couldn't be lazy anymore. I had to manage my time better now. I had to do all of these things. So I'm starting to get to that age where I have to take more responsibilities for myself, especially. And this was around December of 2023 and when I hit that breaking point. I was thinking on how much time I needed to have when I literally had the time needed. Like after I come back from school, before I used to feel like I didn't have time for to do this, to do that. When I did, my mind was thinking about it when I had the time in front of my face. I literally had the time. That was when my mindset started to change for the better. And I had to learn how to manage time better since I really felt I was getting behind before other people, because I'm going to say this now. Life is going to have obstacles, man. There's going to be a challenge. You're always going to be competing with somebody, and that somebody is you. You'll always be competing with yourself, no matter what. And if you let your thoughts win, your mind win, you are not going to have a good life, man, my friend. So, it's been over a year of me having time management, and throughout that time, I have learned 3 steps that I still use to this day on how you can have time management as well, my friend. So the first step is to, 1, set a limit on what you like to do. So let me give an example for me. I still enjoy things I like to do as well, but I limit it to a certain time to track how much time I'm spending. You can still enjoy the things that bring you excitement and entertainment, but you have to limit it for a certain time so you can focus on the important things that you really need to do in your life. What I do is that I usually play my games like for an hour or 2 every day only. After that, I just get off it and I do what I need to do for that day. And I allow myself to go on Instagram for like a certain time frame, like only on Saturdays though, weekly. So I usually go on Instagram like around 6 to 8, and after 8 o'clock, I can't even go on until that next week. You have to have that as well. So for you, it can be maybe you like playing any game you like. Maybe it can be playing on a console or playing on your phone or playing on a PC, anything. If it's distracting you from what you really need to do, set a limit on how much you do it. Maybe every day, maybe every 2 days. And that way, you're still having excitement while not just fixing your attention on that distraction every day. Only. Okay, let me summarize this as well. Set a limit on what you like to do, so you can stay fixed on the goals that you need to do for that day. That's how you can enjoy doing certain stuff for like a certain time, so you won't be distracted for most of the day. The second step does apply with this as well, so listen up. And I've already said this right now, but you have to focus on what you need to do. You need to do after working. Maybe after working your job, like you worked 8 hours and then you come back. If you have time to work out, work out. There's no excuse of, I'm tired. Let me just go to my bed. No, you have time. Just a 10-minute workout can benefit you as well. Just a 10-minute work can benefit you. That can benefit your health as well. And that's just taking some of that time that you have after that long day. It's pretty self-explanatory. Because I have to do a lot of things right now, and sometimes my mind just does not want to think about it. Come on, we all have that time where there's a situation that we have to deal with. They were like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Even while recording this video, like I said, my mind does not want to record a video because of how tired I am for the rest of the day that I have to do. Because I had to go to school, have to do a lot of stuff, and now I'm back home, tired. You have to focus on what you can improve, different aspects of your life that will benefit you over time. Like for example, what I just said, health. If you are saying that you don't have time to work out, we have an issue. When you have way more time than needed. Maybe it can be writing, being healthy, anything, literally anything that you know that can benefit you. You have to do them with consistency and discipline. Have them, and I'm gonna say this, have them under non-negotiables. Like you must work out every other day. That's me. I work out every other day. Literally, after I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna work out. Because that's part of my schedule. That's my non-negotiable. You have to have a non-negotiable that can improve on your life after your main work. This will help you grow. Like, it's been a year and I have grown in working out, in my health, in other aspects of my life, like writing, like speaking. I have grown. And that's on the side. Like, the amount of progress you can make on other stuff is so much that I can't just know that this will help you grow as well, since you are learning / doing something on the side other than your work that is making you better than who you are before, than yesterday. The third step is something that people already know but don't want to deal with. You know what? Let me use this and think what it is. Got it right? Well, if you said avoid getting easily distracted by things with no benefits, you'll be right. Because we all know that there's distractions in this world. We all know. Like right here, my phone, it's a distraction. That's why I put it away when I'm working, when I'm doing other stuff that could benefit me. Almost everyone knows this, but does not want to remove it. There are so many distractions in our lives that it can lead us away from what we really need to do as people, which can lead us feeling lazy and not feel accomplished for not doing the things that we need to do. For example, social media. That's a big example. The media right now is crazy, and there's some unnecessary stuff that can really mess up your thinking as well. Because your mind really thinks a lot. It processes everything you see, you smell, mostly seeing. Your mind processes everything you see. And if it processes something that you might not like, it will keep that. It will keep that for the rest of the day. Now, the first step can help with this, but there are other distractions that can get us, well, such as the latest news, dramas, and stuff that's wasted time for us people. If you listen to dramas, we might have an issue, because if you're just gonna listen to people rant about stuff that's unnecessary towards you, why do you care so much? If it's not even benefiting you in a good way. Like I said, your mind processes the things you see. Every little thing you see and hear as well. I've got to mention hearing. Everything your mind sees and hears, it will keep that. Now, I know you may not have I know there's situations where but you can't look away, or you have to hear it because you're in a certain environment. That's fine, but you have to avoid the distractions as much as possible, as much as you can. I'm not playing around when I say this seriously. Of you have to destroy these distractions. Now, I don't mean literally destroy them, like, break them, but I mean like put them away, make them not visible in your direction, in your where your eyes are. Avoid being on Twitter, Instagram, anything that distracts you. Remove it as much as you can. It's just clutter that you don't need in your life. You know this. We all know this, but no one wants to fix it for themselves. No one wants to fix it for themselves. And it's just saddening towards me, because there's people that have so much potential, but then they get distracted by the most unnecessary stuff, and then guess what? They're lost. They're confused. They're complaining about not completing certain tasks. It's obvious. It's obvious. I rarely check social media. Like I said before about me being on Instagram for 2 hours on a Saturday. Yeah, I rarely check social media like Twitter and Instagram. And my life, especially my mindset, has been way calmer, and it could process way more stuff that's necessary for my future. It's just unnecessary clutter that you don't need in your life. Trust me. This will make you focus on what you need to do, since your mind is not taking up that much space in your head for unnecessary sources. Those are the 3 steps on how you can manage time management. So let me recap on everything I just said. Number 1, set a limit on what you like to do. Second, focus on what you need to do after working. And the third one, avoid getting easily distracted by things with no benefits, especially when you have a tight schedule. Once you apply all of these 3, trust me, even if you have not really that much a busy day, or you have a hectic days, you will see how you feel at the end of the day when you complete those things. You will feel accomplished. You will feel you actually earned a day. Trust me on that. You will actually feel like you earned a day. I've been applying these 3 methods for a whole year now. I have made so much progress in my life. And I know you, my friend, you watching this video, you can make good progress with these 3 steps in your life. Literally. With these 3 steps to gain time management, you will see how much better your life gets. You will see how clear life gets. You will see how good life gets genuinely. Because right now, since I'm not all on social media, all on that drama, my mind's been more clear. And I've been focusing on my goals, on things I need to do. I feel like most people don't have a plan. They do, but they get distracted easily. You have to resist. You have to resist, which is via having time management with the 3 steps that I just told you. I know this is a long video, and I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's not really being talked about that much these days. Because time management, especially now, it plays a really big role in how your life's gonna end up later on. It's gonna play a big role. And once you master time management, like I said, you will reap the benefits. Once you master time management, like I said early in the video, you will feel more productive. It will feel more rewarding. It will feel way more rewarding. Now, that's all I have to say for this video. I just want to talk about time management since it's not really been talked about a lot for me, and it plays a big role in anything we do. Seriously, it does. So make sure to work out when needed. Focus on what you can improve in your life, which can be via maybe writing, speaking, being healthy. And as always, my friend, stay consistent. You will be great, my friend. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.